What's happening, Corning Painted Post Middle School? It's Mr. Flood. I was at your school at the end of January. Anybody? Nope. I know. None of you remember me. No problem. No problemo. It's really not important to me that you remember me. I'm more what's the word I'm looking for? I'm more concerned that you remember something that I said to you that day. So I was at your school, guys and girls, at the end of January, and I wanted to come back with this video for two reasons. Number one is to say thank you for the way that you treated me when I was there. You know, I walk into well over 100 schools every year, which can be very daunting and stressful, whatever you want to call it. I don't know anyone, when I go into a school. Um, so thank you for the way that you treated me when I was there. You laughed at the appropriate times. You were quiet at the appropriate times. Many of you came up and spoke to me after the assembly and before. I chatted with a lot of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Corning Painted Post Middle School, for the way that you treated me when I was there for the short period of time that I was with you. And the second reason, and even more importantly, that I'm coming back with this video is to remind you of the challenges that I gave you when I was there, because we all forget things. Kids, adults, young people, old people, everybody forgets things. And it never hurts to be reminded of things that are important. And I feel really strongly that the messages that I gave you that day are really important. Number one, first challenge, look on the inside. Be an appreciator, not a depreciator. Be an includer, not an excluder. Someone who doesn't judge people by the outside. Someone who doesn't judge people, period, but especially by their outside. Especially by their outside. So always give people the benefit of the doubt, and I guarantee you that they will do the same for you. Second challenge that's so important in middle school and high school, and even on later in life, but especially in middle school and high school, guys and girls, you have to have at least one or two adults, a trusted adult that you can go to in the building. And the way to make that connection is to thank them, number one, and reach out to as many as you can until you find one that you're comfortable with, that you can go to with anything and tell anything when you're struggling with things. Because, your mom and dad are great. They're home. Talking to your friends is great. But when you have a trusted adult in your building, whether it's a teacher, a principal, a dean or a counselor or the nurse or whoever it is, it's so important to have at least one. And I think two, two people that you can go to and run things by when you're struggling. And the third challenge, the one that was most important to me, is that no one should have to eat alone. And please, take that challenge wherever you can, in the hallway, in the classroom, on the bus, at recess, especially in the cafeteria. But it be, like I said earlier, be an includer, not an excluder. Be an appreciator, not a depreciator. No one eats alone. And always, 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 always show up for others, because there'll come a day in your life when you will need someone to show up for you. I hope I get a chance. I'm sure I'll get a chance to come back up and visit with you guys. I hope I see you maybe at the high school in a couple of years when you're there. But I enjoyed my time in Corning. I love coming to upstate New York. Just love the kids up there, and hope all of you guys and girls are well, and that you have an awesome second half to the year. Have a great day, guys. Be well.